Here, today's Tuesday, August 10th, 2010, and this is my Talk to Me Tuesday. Wanted to thank Grain Damage for sending me a bunch of fabric scraps for my Fabric ATC fabric scrap collection. I am sitting on my bed, leaning against my pillows, and I have my window open behind me. The katydids are katydidding, and kids are playing outside, and some of them just walked in my room here. I was going to bind my Halloween wall hanging last night at work and forgot to bring it, but luckily I had my cross stitch, so I worked on my Christmas stocking cross stitch project. Not much to show there really, just working more on, you can't really tell what it is at this point still. My oldest daughter did some watercolor painting, so I'd like to show those. Those are pretty. On this next one, she was working on it outside and it started to rain all of a sudden and smeared part of the flower, but I think it still looks nice. And I really like the sky on this one. And the hills and flowers. I've started rereading the Harry Potter books, and it's really nice this time because I'm familiar with all the characters, so I get to focus on other details and just kind of soak those in a little better. Because I'm planning on making a Harry Potter quilt starting in January of 2011, I'm rereading it to not only enjoy it again, but also to just help me with my planning of how I want to do my quilt and what I want in my quilt. And then I wanted to read, since I really don't have much more to show craft-wise, I wanted to read a favorite part of mine from the Silmarillion. I'm reading this book by Tolkien as well, and it's the first two paragraphs on page 25. It's the creation story that Tolkien wrote on the pages prior to page 25, encapsulated into just two paragraphs. It goes much more into depth in the pages before page 25, but this is a nice encapsulation. In the beginning, Eru, the one who in the Elvish tongue is named Iluvatar, made the Ainur of his thought, and they made a great music before him. In this music the world was begun, for Iluvatar made visible the song of the Ainur, and they beheld it as a light in the darkness. And many among them became enamored of its beauty, and of its history, which they saw beginning and unfolding as in a vision. Therefore Iluvatar gave to their vision being, and set it amid the void. And the secret fire was sent to burn at the heart of the world, and it was called Ea. Then those of the Ainur who desired it arose and entered into the world at the beginning of time. And it was their task to achieve it, and by their labors to fulfill the vision which they had seen. Long they labored in the regions of Ea, which are vast beyond the thought of elves and men, until in the time appointed was made Arda, the kingdom of earth. Then they put on the raiment of earth and descended into it and dwelt therein. That's about all I have. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.